We are designing a doll today. First time that I'm making a proper video on TikTok. I feel most of the time I don't know, I just don't try, but I need to get better at it. So this is what we're doing today. I'm making a little unicorn girl, and if you are here from my other social media, you know especially Instagram, you know I'm a liar because I said I was gonna make a more like wood puppet type situation one, which I straight up gave up on. Well, I'll make it another time, but for now it's unicorn time because I want to use a special filament that made it look like wood, and I am #broke, so I'm gonna try and do this with the material I have right now, which is why we're making a doll that has white hair, because I have extra white yarn for the wig. And I was in the mood. I know it's not technically spring, but we are catching the vibes, and I want to make a little pastel coated spring type situation, and I feel like a unicorn fits it. And you can see the fit I'm doing right now. It's not complicated because I am not great at sewing yet. I'm slowly working on it. I don't have a sewing machine. Well, I have one. It's just it's old as hell, and it's not working. It just kept fucking like eating this the fabric, so I gave up on that. It was my old mom's sewing machine. That thing is like 40 years old, and it was like not great. But I am planning on getting one. I just need the funds for it, which hopefully I would get one day. Would be sad if I don't, because on Marketplace it's like $100, so it'd be But anyway, I am moving. I put it on my computer. I started at first on the sketchbook because I don't usually do a lot of traditional, but I got stuff from my school. Well, I'm graduated, yes, but they got us some stuff because we got money from our vernissage, and I got this like sketchbook with like graphite and ink and everything. So I was like, might as well start it. So I started on my sketchbook, and I was like, that's kind of stupid because I need to put color comps on this shit. So we are moving on to fucking digital, which is the thing I always do, and you can see that I am much faster with it compared to traditional. So this time around, because the first doll I made, which you can probably see on my profile, it's pretty recent. The first doll I made was designed by one of my friends. Go check her out. But I don't think the planning that wasn't their fault. That was mine, by the way. Just so we're fucking clear. I didn't plan it properly, so the joints were. It was my first time making a doll, and the joints were a nightmare, and it took way longer to make that doll because of that. So now I properly planning this thing. So making that unicorn doll should probably takes like half the time it took me to make the other doll. So because the other one I was trying to make like the hair be its own like plastic piece, and I had to print it like 5 times, and at one point I just gave up, and that's when I made a wig. So we're already going straight in with the wig for that one. We're not gonna bother. We're not gonna try and print the hair like 20 million times because it's not worth it. But I'm gonna try and make more of these videos because I like showing my process, and I like yapping, as you can tell. So this is just the first concept. I'm not gonna work immediately on the doll because I have some other stuff to do for my shop, and I have a commission that I need to make first. And I want to paint a little poster because I haven't painted in a while and I miss it. But this is what we have for now. So I will probably film the rest of my process. But as you can see, my camera for real stuff is a little doo-doo, so we'll do our best. But I want to try to do it because it's fun, and I like to show how it's done. So here she is, my pretty princess that will be made hopefully soon. So thank you for watching. There's probably gonna be more to come.